Top of the morning. I'm gonna do it only one time today. Welcome to the green. See, man, I messed up. Hold on, let's try it again. Top of the morning. This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. I am your host with a little bit of the most, just Daryl. I got my partner with me, the all-man brand himself, the green hoodie legend. He over there. Corey, what's good with you, baby?
Hey, not much, man. It's good basketball last night, man.
Yeah, it really was, man. It really, really was. I ain't gonna lie. Except for the fucking Milwaukee Bucks. It's always one team, man. It's always one team, one game that just stopped me from being great. But we good. We good, man. Corey, I know you have better things to do, but have you seen that new Batman?
I haven't yet. Is it good?
Bruh. I watched it like 4 times, dog. It's a
All right.
3-hour movie. You know I should be doing something better with myself, but yeah, man. That movie's solid, bro. It's stupid good.
Yeah, I might have to check that one out this weekend.
Yeah, it's not like the Christopher Nolan, trilogy, but it's stupid good. It's stupid good. So after we get off this show, while I'm getting ready for my day, I'll probably turn it on again. I'll probably do that, man. Yeah, but make sure you do that. Tell me how stupid it is so I can be mad at you too. Tell me you didn't get past 20 minutes of it before you turned it off, dog. All right, man. As always, about last night. Damn good ball last night. Started off with Brooklyn and Boston. Corey, I think they're too thin, man. Brooklyn doesn't have it, bro. You was on Boston again yesterday, right? I was on the team total for Brooklyn first half. We both hit.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably in the beginning, he was like, "What the fuck is going on, Boston?" Right? But
yeah, they started off real. I mean, Tatum started off ice cold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things, though, when you play that bad a defense and you can't string stops together for Brooklyn in the second half, it's hard to beat a good team.
Yeah.
And that's all it comes down to, man. They're scoring enough points to win games.
Mm-hmm.
The offense isn't the problem. But you've got to be able to get not once, you got to be able to get 2-3 stops in a row sometimes. You've got to be able to kill momentum, and they just can't seem to do it. In Boston, though, we'll see. I think the series shifts in Brooklyn.
There you go.
I think you're going to see a better offensive team there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the role players, man. A couple guys missed some shots for Boston on the road. A couple guys hit some shots for Brooklyn at home. I think Brooklyn gets one done. As far as the whole series goes, though, I don't think they can beat Boston, man.
Yeah, they just don't have enough. You can't have a lead that high. That line changed to Boston plus 5.5 live, right? But what I noticed is, first off, Kevin Durant was off. He was off yesterday, second half.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't buy a bucket. Kyrie was off. And I was saying on another show that you can, with Brooklyn, they're always going to be good at offense, right? Now, the defense might suck, but they're always going to make you buckets. And they showed that in the first half. It's really hard to be an offensive team when you're a defensive squad. So sometimes your offense cannot show up. And that's what happened to Boston in the first half, right? But they just turned it on, dog. They turned it on. They blitzed Durant. There were other people involved. You see Patty Mills get involved. I think if I'm looking at that game right now, um, Seth, yeah, Seth, 6 for 11, 4 for 6 for the three, right? So when I was saying get other people involved, and you're like, well, how? When you got Kyrie shooting for 60%, bro, that team shot 60% in the first half with
Mhm.
everybody involved, but it just wasn't enough. They lose, man, 107 to 114. What a game in Philly. What a game.
Big
What
time.
a game.
Big time shot, man.
Mhm. The books were right about that game too, so I think they stole a lot of people's first quarter, first half money if you bet that way,
Mhm.
right? If you looked at that game, Toronto were the favorites first quarter, first half, right? And then they were the dog full game. Now you're sweating that out. You know, you go into overtime, but Joel Embiid cracking that three, a 7-footer, cracking a buzzer beater with point .9 left on the shot clock, bro. Amazing to me. Absolutely amazing to me. They go into Toronto and they win that game. Um, I don't know about Toronto, bro. You got to have Scotty Barnes back next game.
They're in trouble either way at this point,
They're in trouble.
obviously. But yeah, the offense without Scotty Barnes is
Mhm,
just it's lacking.
mhm,
You gotta make free throws, man. Precious Achua, 26 seconds left in the game.
mhm,
If they've got enough confidence to put the ball in your hands with that much time left,
mhm,
and you get the foul, you foul Harden out of the game. You
mhm.
can't miss both.
Not both
You
of
can't
them.
miss both.
Yep.
You gotta make one. You gotta make them have to score. Obviously, Tobias Harris missed a fucking gimme under the basket in regulation. You gotta make one free throw, man. If
Mhm.
you want to be taken seriously in the playoffs, um, for as much shit as people talk about the way Philly plays and the way they get to the free throw line, they
Mhm.
make them when they get there.
Mhm.
You can't go 0 for 2 with 26 seconds left in a playoff game.
Yeah.
So self-induced for Toronto. They had opportunities to put that game away.
Mhm.
They didn't get it done. Sloppy last 2 minutes for them. But yeah, I mean, they're in trouble. I don't think they get swept.
Yeah.
Um, I think they'll pull game 4 off.
Mhm.
I think Philly would love to just, one, they're just going to lack the motivation. They'd probably want to win it in front of the home crowd. So I think Toronto wins the game still.
Scotty Barnes due to come back in game 4?
I mean, you got to assume if he's even remotely.
Right.
But then again, ankles, man. We saw what happened with Steph when you try to rush those back early in your career. Is it worth it? Do you
Yeah.
think you're going to win 4 in a row here against Philly? You really want to push your rookie back? I don't know.
Mhm.
We'll see. Either way, I think they could pull off a game 4, probably lose it in game 5. But what a game last night, though. What a shot.
Yeah. What a
And
game.
pretty much that should have locked up the MVP for Embiid right there.
Yeah. I mean, sheesh. Just bottom of the net, bro.
Yeah. Fading away. Great.
God,
Big time.
dog. What a shot. I did step on Toronto first quarter in that game though, and that was just a fight. That was a dog fight, OT game, still low scoring. But if you took Philly, you covered. Took you in overtime and 0.9 seconds left on the shot clock to do it with 2.6 seconds, I believe, altogether. Yeah, you did it. You did that. Last game on that slate, man. Chicago at Milwaukee. Oof. CDH, good morning to you, brother. That was a game. That was a game. Bobby Portis has an eye abrasion from Tristan Thompson. Chris Middleton goes out, MCL strain, I believe it is.
He might be in
Yeesh,
trouble.
bro. Not good. Not good there. If you took Chicago, you were on them. You won wire to wire. I had Milwaukee first quarter -4. Not so much. Not so much there. So those were the 3 games. Great playoff ball yesterday. If you watch the games, it was really good. It was really good. You saw Milwaukee, kind of claw back, and they came close, but it was no cigar there. No cigar, man. So yes, good ball on yesterday. We've got some great games today. We got some great games. We're going to see what Memphis is about today, right? We're going to see if they're about that life. First game on the slate, Memphis at Minnesota. The total on this game has dropped from 238.5 to 236. Spread on this game right now is Minnesota home dogs +2. +2, right? Maybe it's a little bit of recency bias. John Morant's questionable because of his leg. You saw that little knee bang he had with Karl Anthony Towns. I was reading some posts on Twitter saying Cat was actually trying to do that, for 3 consecutive times, Doug. You know what I'm saying? And he
I mean, I
finally
feel
does
like
bang his leg. So he's
as a screener,
questionable
though, like that's what you're trying to do every time you screen.
every time.
Yeah, I want you to feel me. We're in the playoffs. Like,
Right. Yeah.
I know people are trying to make it out to be more than it is. Yeah, I mean, if I'm setting a back screen on you, I'm trying to rock you. Like, it's the playoffs. I'm not trying to have you go around me softly.
Right.
Morant's gonna play though.
Yeah. Well,
He got
that's
a
why
little
I mean the
bruise.
line was 1.5. It was 2, then 1.5, and now it's back to 2. That'll probably move up another hook by the time the public hits it, right? So if you like Memphis, you take them now. If you like Minnesota, just wait for the hook. I don't know. That's the way I'm looking at it. Total has gone down, which is kind of funny, but I do agree with that also. The funny thing was, as always, man, I'm a basketball nut to where anything playing out of my car, podcast wise, or it's basketball. But that game was fast for Minnesota. That game was fast for Minnesota, and they just couldn't close out on it. So if Minnesota wants to play this fast game, it seemed like the game was too fast. Too fast. CDH saying Ja is playing. Wolves did their job as far as I'm concerned, stole a game and banged up Ja. Yeah, they did steal a game. They most certainly did steal that first game. I think here what you have, honestly, is a team that was outclassed second game. In this third game, if you don't have Ant go off, if you don't have Cat go off, if you don't have D'Lo go off, they're not phased by Pat Bev anymore. If he cannot be a menace, man, this is lights out. I think this is a Memphis spot here. This is most definitely a Memphis spot. So I lean Memphis here. But that game one still kind of gives me cause for pause. But at the same time, man, what they did in game 2 just show me what kind of team Memphis is. Who do you like here?
Going home team, man.
Mm-hmm.
The series is shifting to Minnesota here. They did what, CDH said, they did what they needed to do in the first 2 games. They got one of them. You're going home. You're going to shoot better. One, I like the over. That's the bet I'm probably going to be on the heaviest.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota will shoot better at home. The pace of play hasn't changed in either of the first 2 games. Both these teams are just running. They're shooting within 10 seconds. It's pretty insane, the pace. I'll probably be looking at first half. I think we're looking at 115 right now. Double check that. Yeah, we got 115 for the over first half. I like Minnesota. I don't know if I necessarily will bet them. Memphis definitely could get the job done here.
Mm-hmm.
But again, man, your home teams in the playoffs, you saw that Minnesota crowd in the play-in.
Mm-hmm.
Place was going crazy, man. The atmosphere is going to be insane there. I do think Memphis will come back around, steal game 4, take it back home at 2-2. But I think tonight, we got Minnesota.
I am looking. I want to see the last home game they played in. It's been a minute. It was April 6th. Well, it was February 24th, but Minnesota got them at home. 119 and 114. Very important here what CDH is saying. Grizz had the adjustment of inserting Tillman that they could have went to game 1. Jenkins held off for some reason to me. As long as Grizz shorten a 3-point gap, they should win. Grizz have the same record on the road as Wolves do at home on the season as well. Good points there. Good points. A line is short for a reason, even after that ass whooping. Isn't that funny to you? The line is short for a reason because Minnesota is at home, and we know the type of energy they do bring at home, right? So if Ja is banged up, he's not going to be 100% today, even though he does play. You're going to have some serious work out at Xavier Tillman, right? Dylan Brooks is going to have to bring it. I think he got Zaire over there also, right? Yeah, so this one here can get out of hand. It could be just an over could be the spot, right? Where they're just exchanging baskets. So I still, man, in spite of all that, I still like Memphis to win this game. I do. My opinion is swapped. I believe if anything, Memphis could steal this game, and then Minnesota can win game 4. The problem is that people don't understand, in my opinion, how good of a coach Finch is. He's a great coach, if you ask me. I think they made the right choice by going with Finch after Saunders. So we will see, man. We will see. But I'm on the Memphis side. I should jump on them now because I think that line is going to move. But I'll wait. I'll wait on this one here. The lines have been pretty sharp for the best part, and if anything, yeah, I'll wait on this one, but lean on Memphis. Next game on the books is Dallas at Utah. Utah is now -7 total on this game, is 210.5. I don't really care about this series, right? I don't care about this series at all. Obviously, Donka is questionable now. I don't know if you rush him back here. But maybe you really do need to get a win, squeeze a win out. You are in Utah, you are in elevation. They're doing okay without him, right? I mean, the series is tied 1-1 now. We still see that there's no chemistry in Utah. They can't play Gobert, right? I mean, your former defensive player of the year, man, is just looking pretty suspect out there, especially when they bring him outside and they make him clear the paint. So I know there's talk about Gobert not getting his shit together. Last game, I tell you right now, to beat Utah 110-104, you can get it done without Luka Magic, right? Now, does that mean that Jalen Brunson has to go for 41 again? I don't know, right? I don't know. But he's questionable. We see right now that line is going down. It's a possibility that Luka can play. I wouldn't rush him back. I just think you need to execute a good game plan. But this is also Utah at home. We know Utah's fan base. We know their fan base. What do you like here, Corey?
If Luka plays, I think Dallas is a good look here. If he doesn't go, man, I think Utah smacks him at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stole a game, but I mean, they were playing at home. And we're talking about they stole a game at home. They actually they lost the game at home.
Right.
Utah has control of the series now.
Right.
Regardless of game 2. Brunson's not going for 40 again, man. He's not that guy. He's not built like that. That guy, he had his game. Which, I mean, if Luka comes back, then the team did do what it needed to do. Survived with him out. So if he plays, I probably won't bet this game at all. If he ends up being ruled out, I think Utah smacks him, man. In Utah, for as much issues as they have with chemistry and this and that, those boys shoot at home, man. Conley, Clarkson, Mitchell, they can light it up quick. I don't think Dallas can match it on the road. So I'll go Utah, but I'm going to wait on that Luka news because if he plays, I think it's a real competitive game.
If Luka plays, I would look at the under on this game. It's a low number, but I don't care. It's low without him, and it's gone up a point. But if Luka plays, I would look at the under on this game. Last game on the slate, man. Golden State at Denver now. So now we're at Denver, also elevation, right? Total on this game is now at 224. Lost a hook on this game, and lost a hook on the spread. It is now Denver home dogs at +2. I don't know if Denver got it, bro. I just don't know. We are going to Denver now. They found a way to really just kind of take Joker out of his game. You're winning by committee. Austin Rivers is questionable. We already know what's going on with Porter and Murray, right? On the Warriors side, you still got the same people. Iguodala's probable. His back, right? You're not doing anything with James Wiseman, which is kind of crazy because for a minute he was on track to come back and now he isn't. Doesn't matter though. You still got a whole squad out there. Kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy, but it may be working to see Steph come off the bench. That's kind of crazy. About this game, I don't know where to go with this. I don't know. I feel that Golden State has convincingly beat Denver enough to show me that they can smack Denver at home. That's just the way I feel. 123 to 107, right? And 126 to 106. Looking at this game right now, I'm telling you, I have no problem looking at the team total for Golden State because they're not stopping. Denver's not stopping Golden State from scoring, right? So you put up 120 now. It was in your home as well, right? But we do understand that games are different when you go home. Warriors did their job. To me, the difference about this game is they've done their job convincingly, right? CDH Warriors trifecta. Just don't think Nuggets had enough offense. Might be just like the Philly Toronto game last night. Total on that game right now has gone down to 224.5 points for the game right now for the Warriors is 112.5. Right? And you're putting up almost $130 a game. We will see if it turns around. We will see. They're telling, the Nuggets total points are 111.5. Books have been pretty sharp, man. They have been pretty sharp here. So if you like the Nuggets, maybe this game is a Nuggets game. Just, they're going to win this outright at home. Right? I think also the line is telling, Corey, because when you see a line this short out of the body of the work that the Warriors have already done, that people are going to automatically jump on the Warriors and just come out and lose their money because the Nuggets will win this game. Who do you like here?
Home team, man. Game threes, home teams dominate game threes generally. That's why you don't see too many sweeps in the NBA playoffs. Everybody gets overreactive to 2 games at home.
Mm-hmm.
We get a recency bias.
Mm-hmm.
Denver's a good home team.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. I just think Golden State's going to shoot a little poor on the road. And Denver's going to squeak one out. I mean, I wouldn't bet on them. But again, you've got the crowd, you've got the playoffs atmosphere. Must-win game for you pretty much. Backs against the wall. You can't go down 0-3.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a close game, though. I mean, I don't think either team here is going to pull away like they did in games 1 and 2. I think this one stays competitive. Comes down to, a couple shots late. Who hits them, who doesn't. But wouldn't be betting the side. As far as the over-under goes, it's a tough one, man. I'd probably look at the over here. I think the team totals are a good look. You got to figure Denver will score more at home. I don't know if they necessarily show up and play better defense, though. It would probably come down to Golden State missing shots, which the way they're shooting right now, I don't know if that happens. So, I think the team totals over a good look.
Golden State averaging 27.8 points in the first quarter. Denver averaging 29.
Yeah, I mean, and you could probably look at Denver early.
Yeah,
they're going to come out
at Denver early. I'm looking at that point total in the first quarter under 58.
Yeah,
that's the way I would look at it.
Yeah, I mean, Denver's going to come out. They're going to throw their best punch in the first quarter, man. You can't get down at home. We're probably going to see 12 minutes of the Joker in the first quarter, just trying to do everything.
They beat the Warriors in the first quarter. The game that they lost 123 to 107, Denver, the first quarter score was 27-26 Denver. The game that they just last played, where Denver is 106 to 126, Denver wins the first quarter, 26 to 25. Listen, man, I probably could knock anybody on taking that 58 points under, because the rhythm is that Golden State comes alive in the second quarter, and we've always talked about all year how Golden State's been a third quarter team.
Yeah, they're gonna pour it on. But yeah, I mean, and you got your backs against the wall. We saw it even with the Toronto. They ended up losing the game, but first quarter they swung their best shot.
Yeah.
Played good early. I think you see the same thing out of. Is this Warriors team worse than the Suns team last year?
This is going down, bro. Yeah.
It's close, man. That Suns team swept Denver in the same situation.
And the books are doing it again, Corey. The books are doing it again. Denver for the first quarter are the favorites. Right? Denver for first half, favorites. Golden State, full game, favorites. So this is the same thing that's happened with that Toronto and Philly game on yesterday. And the books were right. The books were right. Very weird. Very weird. Yeah. Suns swept Denver in that same situation. Is this Warriors team worse than the Suns team last year? Yes. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, the Suns they're a complete team, man. This Golden State team is getting back into a rhythm, but you don't have a completely healthy Curry yet. We'll see what they do with his minute restriction here, game 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Suns team last year was they were on a pretty insane run.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for me, I'm going Denver here at home. Won't be betting it. Probably give a look to some team totals here. Maybe first quarter Denver's a good look. Yeah, just a tough game though. I think we're getting good basketball, man. We're getting competitive basketball. I think all 3 games tonight going to be close, man. We're going to see some people hit some big shots. So,
yeah, man, that's crazy.
No complaints here.
No complaints, brother. Let's get into our leans for today.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
This game 3 is something, bro. But I think if Ja plays, I'm going to lean Memphis on this game. So I got a regular lean on Memphis, and I probably either need to have myself ready right before the injury reports. Just have this open right before the injury reports come out so I can beat the number, right? Because if he's playing, then that number should go up. So if I'm gambling that he's playing, I could take him now, right, before the number goes up, which he should play, but he's not going to be 100%. And I have a regular lean on the under Dallas Mavericks Utah Jazz game, 210.5. If Luka plays, under there. What are your leans, brother?
Yeah, I got to lean on that Memphis Minnesota game over 115 first half, and then I'm leaning Utah first half -4 if Luka's out.
Yeah, Utah first half.
Yeah, I go first half Utah.
Yeah, CDH saying I doubt he's even on the report. Probably not. You just know how the NBA works. You got it. It's a game within a game itself with these damn injury reports. So just be ready for it. Be ready for it. But I do believe the man does play. He came back out. You know, he went to the locker room. He came back out.
Yeah, I mean, that injury, I've had that injury before, man. You play, it doesn't hinder you, but you don't want to get hit there again.
Right.
So you change up a little bit what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to run into that screen again like that.
Right. Right. That's what it is.
It does take the edge off your intensity. Even though you're going to play, I don't think it changes his shot, his scoring, anything like that.
Yeah.
Deep down, he doesn't want to hit it again. So it'll be interesting, man, because like if you're setting screens on that guy, man, you're trying to hit it again.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be some good ball tonight, though.
All right, let's get into official picks for today.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
I stepped on it, bro. Golden State numbers already gone down to 223. I stepped on the under point total 58. Under 58. Let me see where it is now. Yep. Holy cow. So the first half has already moved to 114.5. So you've lost a hook there. I went under 58 here. If you're trying to tell me that this game could be 29-29, come on, bro. Not the way they've been playing. And now you're in Denver where it's a little slower. Right? So my official pick for today is point total first quarter under 58. Any official plays for you?
I got nothing yet. I'm not worried about too much line movement here. I'm probably going to wait till a little later in the day.
Yeah.
Go from there, put some player props in, have some fun, watch some ball again, man.
Guess who showed up right now? Guy on couch.
Guest appearance.
Special appearance by Guy on couch, bro. This motherfucker is officially back on the couch. All right, man. That is the show, man. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you look at us on the Twitterverse where we do our tweeter thing. We put our official picks on there. Looking pretty good in the playoffs so far, right?
Yeah, I had a rough, what was it? 2 days ago, Monday. What was that?
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Other than that, they've been doing pretty well. Had a good night last night.
Yesterday was a bounce back day for me. Could have swept the board if it wasn't for the Bucks. But yeah. This has been Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. Once again, I am Daryl. This is my partner with me, Corey. We'll be back on tomorrow to talk more ball, man. But we will post our picks on the Twitter. Make sure you follow us, man. We will like to get you paid. That's what we try to do each and every day. And until tomorrow, y'all be easy.